Hi and welcome to Rad Riders. I'm Mike Lyon and today I'm going to test drive a Royal Enfield 450 Himalayan or Himalayan wherever you are in the country. I've been trying to get onto one of these for the past 6 months. I was out last year at the Motorcycle Live where I sat on one, I had a look around it. It's been anticipated for a long time, this bike, and it's something I wanted to really look for myself, not just do a test ride and tell you how it is. I'm looking for this bike to possibly be one of my bikes. So I'm looking for a bike now that I want to take on tours, and the Himalayan seems to tick all the boxes. Well, I've just got back from my test ride. What are my thoughts? I knew I was going to like this bike, but I wasn't a fan of the old Himalayan. It didn't suit my frame, and I know it's been massive success all around the world, but it never suits me. I never felt like I ever wanted one. Although I've had several Bullets and Interceptors, I do like the brand Royal Enfield. So first of all, I had a look around the bike. Great quality. The welds, the equipment, the finish, it's mainly all metal. There's no cheap plastic on there. It's a very sturdy, good quality bike. Showed me the controls, put the seat on the highest seat for me. I'm 6'2" and 16 stone. And it was right. And when you sit on the bike and it feels right from the off, you're already on a winner. So I went on the test ride. Here's what my thoughts are on the test ride. Have a quick look at this video and then I'll get it back to you with a summary.
Well, this is a test ride on the new Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. I've been trying to get onto one of these for quite a while now and nobody seems to have a demo near me. Asking about what the stock levels are, I can't tell you. Do you have a demo? Nope, I'm afraid not. So every week I was sending emails to my local dealers at Royal Enfield until eventually somebody said, oh, we've got one, but not here, in our sister company in St Helens, Millennium Motors. I emailed them and straight away a chap called Kevin got back to me, yeah, I've got one in, when would you like it? I said, tomorrow, 10 o'clock. He said, yeah, I'll make sure it's in. Come and ask for Kevin. So I was quite excited. So all night I've been thinking about getting on this bike. I've sat on one at Motorcycle Live, but I've not actually ridden one. So he showed me around the bike, gave me the keys and said, I'll see you in an hour. So as soon as I sit on the bike, for me, I'm 6'2", 16 stone. It feels like a big bike. Not a heavy bike, but it feels like a big bike. Which is good, which is nice. The handlebars are really nice. Position, the seat, he put it in the highest setting for me, which I can flat foot it, but comfortably flat foot it. Very light to move around. Yeah, it's a nice place to be. Now, looking at the clock, the LCD clock, very precise and here. I've not got my glasses on, I don't need them for riding, but I do for reading, and it's very clear. I can see all the information that I need on there. I mean, you will probably pick up a flicker from the GoPro. That's down to the frame rate. Sorry about that. Now, I'm not 100% familiar with these roads, so I'm going to play it by chance. We're in 5th gear. Oh yeah. It picks up very nice, even in 5th. I'm doing like 33, 34. Drop it down 1 to 4th. It's a little bit noisy, the engine, but it's a single. If you're used to twins, then it would be a lot smoother and a lot quieter, but I don't mind that. It's characterful. That screen is a little bit small, it's not taking anything really of wind. I'm getting quite a bit of wind around my shoulders, not on my helmet incidentally, but around my shoulders, so I would have to replace that if I was doing any touring, but it's quite stylish and I'm sure it does take something off. The mirrors, nice and high. And people complain about these Mickey Mouse ears, but they do the job. They're quite high, they look over my shoulders, see all the road. Seating position's very good. Nice big tank. That's one of my bugbears if I do any distance on my CRF 300. I'll probably get about, depending on the type of riding that I'm doing, between 90 and 110 miles off a tank. And to be fair, that doesn't really get you very, very far, especially if you're out in the sticks or on the motorway, and I hate stopping to fill it up, so I tend to find that I carry cans with me, but you still got to stop and undo the can and fill it up. Well, this has got a massive tank. I don't know the range exactly, I will find that and leave that in the comments. And I'm not going to go through, this video isn't about all the specs. It's about the ride and the feeling, which isn't what motorbikes are for. Yeah, it's got some real get up and go. Gotta watch my speed down here. I know it's a dual carriageway, but we still have speed restrictions. This is a bike I probably want to do some motorway miles on, so it's important to me that will it sit steadily at 70 mile an hour, and at 70 mile an hour will it have enough poke to overtake if I need to on slow moving traffic, etc. But it's certainly a comfortable place to be. Knowsley Safari Park. I used to go there a lot as a kid. Yeah, it's got a lot of low down torque. I mean, I'm in fourth there on the roundabout, where normally I would probably in second or third. But it still pulls through very, very nicely. Very forgiving. Handles really well, it's precise on the roundabouts, it just follows the line really nicely. It actually feels very, very nimble. For a tall, heavy-ish bike, it feels very, very nimble. So these are the bits for me. So you're down to 6 mile an hour, you're behind a wagon and you need to get by it. Just let this white van go. Drop it to fifth, indicate. Oh yeah, easy. The clutch is very, very light. And the response on the throttle, you hardly need to give it any acceleration, it just seems to go. Yeah, the brakes nice and firm, not grabby. And don't forget, this is a brand new bike, so nothing's bedded in yet. The tyres, all the brakes. So here we have the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. Very stylish, unique looking bike. There's the indicators and the brake lights combined. Very solid, compact bike. Centre stand, side stand, very, very well put together. LED headlamps.
Well, what are my thoughts? The only thing I could fault it on, was a little bit vibey at high speeds. And I expected that. It's easily manageable when I've done it on a single before. Is it going to put me off doing 70 mile an hour, 75, steady? No, it's not that bad. I mean, this is a brand new bike. It had 10 miles on it when I got on it. And I put probably about another 30 miles on that in the hour that I had it. I didn't take it off-road. I've seen some great reviews of it off-road. I don't want to take this bike off-road. It's a travel bike, and if I do need to take it off, I know it's going to be comfortable and competent to do what I want it to do on the light stuff. But I don't plan on using it as a green laning bike. I've got my CRF for that. I want it as a touring bike, somewhere that you can be nimble, get around town, but enjoy it. I like the looks of it. I like the feel of it. I like the ride of it. I was very, very impressed with the price and the 3-year warranty. And the dealer that I was dealing with, Kevin, was fantastic. He wasn't pushy. He told me, he said, you can leave your deposit and I can't tell you when you're going to get one, but you'll be on the list and I'll ring you up when you can get one. I said, well, you want 200 quid for something that I don't even know when I'm going to get. He said, that's the way it is at the moment. However, he said, if you didn't want the tubeless one and you didn't want the black one or the white one, he said, I've got a cancelled order in Casa Brown. It's over here. Do you want to come and see it? And he led me over and I looked at it and I thought, it reminded me a little bit from the back of the old Armstrong MT500 HD. And I like that colour. It wasn't brown at all. It was like a beige. It was quite a nude colour, some people call it. And it really suits that bike. I said, leave it with me. I'll get back to you. He said, well, it's a cancelled order. It's here. I can have it ready for you in a week. And I said, I'll get back to you within the hour. And within 10 minutes, I was driving home with the biggest smile on my face. And I rang him up and I gave him my deposit. Yeah, I bought one. It's a bike that I will do a lot of UK tours on. International to my place in France. I will use it for that. It's not going to get there in any hurry. But it's confident and sprightly enough to use on the motorway, to use every day. It's a workhorse. It's going to carry lots of luggage and it's light enough. And people say, oh, they could have made it lighter. If you make it lighter, it's going to be lighter on the motorway in winds and rain and being overtaken by cars. I think that's the right weight. The weight that it is planted enough that you're not going to be blown around all over the motorways, but it's going to be light enough to do what I want it to do. So it ticks my boxes. That's not a negative. In fact, it's a 9 out of 10. And for me at this moment in time, yeah, that is probably my unicorn. I know with Royal Enfield, you're getting quality, you're getting reliability, you're getting a 3-year warranty. And if I keep that bike for 3 years, it's going to be hassle-free and it's still going to be worth a decent price when I come to sell it because it's a brand new bike. So I can't wait to go and get on it. I'll let you know my thoughts and my rides and my adventures on there. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I'm Mike Lyon. Any comments you have, please leave a comment. I answer all of my comments. And if you like what you see, please give us a like as well. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.